Hi everybody, thanks for joining us on Logistics Executive TV. We are here on DY Beach, one of the most famous surf beaches in here in Sydney, in New South Wales, in Australia, and in fact in the world. Many of the top surf competitions are held here. I'm here with our Senior Director of Executive Search, Managing Partner, Cassandra Lee. Cass, good to see you.
Good for you to be back in Australia.
Absolutely delighted to be here with you for the week and with the team. We've been at the RWCA conference. We've been in back-to-back client meetings. We're talking to a lot of senior customers and boards here in New South Wales and Sydney. Cass, we've talked to a number of people in the last week, and especially today, who are often clients and candidates at the same time, about the opportunities of particularly senior candidates, say over the 40 mark, into the 50s and what have you. Talk to us a little bit about, you handle a lot of our senior clients and our candidates globally. Talk to us a little bit about the opportunities that exist specific to senior and mature candidates.
One of the biggest things for people is positioning themselves to get ready for their board careers and to then sort of go into advisory types of roles. So it's something that sort of can take a couple of years to get prepared and to to move in through. And to be able to position yourself for that, there's things that you need to be doing now while you're actually still in your corporate role to get ready for that. And that is very much being on LinkedIn, actually having a very deep presence, making sure that you're staying relevant, that you're actually connecting with people. None of this nonsense of only connecting with people that you've only physically met in person.
Sure. So build up that profile, build up the volume.
Absolutely.
Yeah, love it.
Build up your network. Like if you don't have 3,000 connections on LinkedIn, you need to get it sorted and do it as a priority. Rule of thumb, you should be spending 20 minutes a day on LinkedIn every single day. And if you're not, reading stuff so that you can stay relevant, because that's another key thing, particularly for our mature age candidates, just to make sure that they are competing in the right environment, but they're getting the right information to stay relevant. You're liking, you're sharing, you're reposting. So you've got to understand that LinkedIn is a particular algorithm which does change, and you need to play the game.
What about the other, everybody knows, and the team in Dubai especially know that I'm a big fan of LinkedIn, and we've got a lot of activity going on with Logistics Executive TV, the infomercials, the metrics that we're sharing, the research that we do. The polls in particular are very good. Give us a lot of valuable information which we share with our customers. But talk to me a little bit about the sorts of things the sorts of organisations that candidates should be joining or staying close to if they're looking to refresh themselves on the job market, look at their next opportunity. What's the sort of organisations?
It's following various your tier 1 organisations that you might want to actually be working for, or thought leaders in your industry, or even industries that are vastly different to what you're in, but you can segue. There's transferability. You need to follow them, like their posts, get engaged with it so that you're staying topical and relevant. And there's key people from executive coaches through to industry thought leaders like Gary V, people like that. You should be following them and engaging with that, and just for your own frame of reference, being aware of some of the stuff that they're posting. There's great useful hints and tips on there every day. So, and then it's reposting some of that, so you then actually get the algorithm to work in your favour. Connecting with your team. You're also from a leadership perspective, you're being able to share that with people who are reporting through to you. So you're just adding more value all around.
And so if people want a bit of advice or some input or soundboard with you, where can people get hold of you?
So Cassandra L at logisticsexecutive.com. Connect to me, follow me on LinkedIn. What have you. Also, we've got our own LinkedIn group, the Hub of Your Global Supply Chain, on there, which has a huge following and a variety of different people posting. And so, it's not just us and our content, it is industry-wide because it's a hub for the industry. So people can go and follow there.
Good stuff. Cass, great to see you again. Be back here in town. And we're hooking up again in Brisbane very soon. So let's get down to the Brisbane River where you live.
And we'll get the Brisbane team out together.
Let's give some tips. You've got your team up there, so let's give some tips next week in Brisbane.
Sounds like a good plan.
Take care. Thanks everybody, and thanks for joining us on Logistics Executive TV.